Alright, hello everyone, welcome to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes day. How's everyone doing? Hope it's going well for you. If not, I'm really sorry to hear that. And I hope it gets better for you. So what I'm thinking for today is going to be one of those slower videos, all that, because I think there's we have to tackle the dark side because there's some gear that we need, but I want to focus today on just unlocking our Cantina nodes, because I think we're only on tab 2 of Cantina battles. I think I'll have to confirm that in a few seconds, but yeah, I think we're a little bit behind that. I think it's not too bad, because mostly Cantina battles are for unlocking particular characters, and right now, since we've been focusing on the Phoenix Squad, you didn't really need to work on any other characters, but I feel that we need to just expand a little bit. Alright. So we'll tackle that for today. Also, just a fun little note. When I'm going to make in the thumbnails, if there's no picture on the thumbnail, it's not because I'm being lazy and all that. I'm sort of doing it so it's sort of like you can at a glance see, okay, one of these days it's just going to be grinding nodes and something not as fun, I guess you could say. Nothing new is going to happen, new and exciting. So yeah, today's thumbnail is gonna have no picture, so we'll do that from now on. So we're just gonna have some of those days where we have to do the grind. It's not gonna be as fun because there's nothing really much going on, as in, like, there's no events right now. We don't have we are trying to get our Phoenix Squad up to gear 7, but as of right now we need to get our hard mode out of the way. But instead of just grinding away at the hard modes, I think we'll just chill and relax with some Cantina battles. So just giving you a little heads up there. So if you skip this video, it's totally fine. We're gonna have some of these days in the future. So just a heads up for those who have just joined. Welcome. If you have any questions, of course, post them down below, you know, and I'll try to answer them, like, either in the comments or in the future video, all that. So I've been enjoying this series, and I've seen that a lot of people are enjoying it as well, which I think is really cool. And there are some of you who've joined the Discord channel. There's a link in the description below, so if you want to join and have instant contact with me, go ahead and join the Discord channel. It's for those who don't know what Discord is, it's like Skype and a text chat place where it's a lot of gamers know about it. It's very helpful, and we have Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes segment where people are commenting about different subjects. So it's not required to be to sub to this channel, but if you want a little more experience and get to know the other subs in the community, go ahead and join the Discord channel. Link in the description below. Alright, so after this fight here, we'll go do our fleet battles real quick, and then we'll wait for our arenas to reset, and that should be the end of our dailies, and then we'll dedicate the rest of the time to unlocking Cantina battles and so forth. Let's see here. Hang on a second. While this is going, I'm going to look up. I've also posted a link for future events coming up. It's very helpful for those who have progressed a bit and are wanting to prepare for upcoming events. It will tell you, okay, so apparently C3PO is coming up soon. So those who have Ewoks, to unlock C3PO you need Ewoks, and apparently it's a fairly tough fight compared to Emperor Palpatine runs that you've seen on this channel so far. So little heads up on that. If you're trying to get C3PO, start farming your Ewoks. Alrighty. We'll let this fleet battle go. Let's go with that, and I'm going to look real quick. So we have C3PO coming up. What's on their roadmap? What's on their roadmap besides C3PO? Let's see here. Events. Also, if you want to add me on Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, in the description below there's an ally code. You can add me that way, and so we can use each other's main powerful character. So if you're interested in that, go ahead. Yeah. So overall, for those who've just joined and are curious about stuff, I've posted links in the description below. That will help you and all that. Okay, so we had the contract protocol, which is... Oh! Okay, so we are going to be getting Thrawn soon, on the 14th. Okay. I'll have to check my Phoenix Squad, because, again, for legendary events, not Hero's Journey, those are totally different things, but legendary events like Grand Admiral Thrawn, all you have to do is get to the 5th node or 5th tier of the fight, and you can unlock that character. So, on the 14th of this month is when it's going to be released. Also, the Chimera, unfortunately, we don't have any of the Phoenix Squad ships, so we won't be able to do that. But that's going to be fun. On the 14th, so it is currently the 2nd, so we have 12 days to grind for. I think we can do it. Alright, what else is coming soon? Chewbacca is coming up soon. Alright. Okay, cool. Wait. Where's Revan? Okay. Alright, so C3PO, for those who have Ewoks, is going to be released on the 7th, so that's in 5 days, a week from now. And then those who've been farming your Phoenix Squad, you have 12 days to get them as high as you can. So, yep. Public service announcement. Alright, so Zeb is at 6, so I think he's good right there. Hera is at 5, good. Alright, we need to get Ezra up, we need to get Kanan up, and we need to get Chopper up. But I think we should be able to do this, because what we can do is we can just spend some some of our Cantina energy and all that, resets, and we should be fine here. Because Chopper gets... I think if we reset twice with Cantina and all that, we should be able to get at least 5 shards for Chopper a day. So we're at 40, so tomorrow will be 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 7. Yeah, so in a week we'll be able to do that. So that'll be around the 7th or 8th. Yeah, definitely doable. And then we'll be able to, you know, get gear for them, hopefully to gear 7. Because what is this? Okay, and hopefully we'll be getting some gear from these challenges here. So hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm just looking at what does a backup plan do? Health, damage. Let's do the health. Again, trying to prioritize your abilities if you are limited to only choosing between one or the other. Alright. Okay. Daily should be done. Sweet. Cantina battles enhance the ship. Okay, let's do that. So we have 3 resets of Cantina fights. So again, you know, we're going to dedicate today for Cantina. So we're not going to start our well, we are doing Cantina battles, but we're not getting Ezra shards. So we're at least getting chopper shards, which is good. Well, let's see here. Let me think about this. Let's do this. After this fight here, we'll use the rest of the shards that we have to blow on Ezra. So whatever shards we get, cool. So at least we get that progression going and all that. Then we'll reset. And then we'll use the rest. I'm thinking. Because we're not there's a term, if you are on the forums and or watching videos, there's the term panic farming. And that means, you know, you're trying to blow as much like utilize the resets as best you can and all that, to get, you know, your characters up and quick as possible. But again, we have 12 days before Grand Admiral Thrawn's event starts, and then they give us a week. So technically we have 17 days to grind our Phoenix Squad, and we could probably get them up to probably 6 stars if we wanted to. So we're not panicking. And so I'm trying to think, how can we utilize our time so we can get them. So what I'm gonna do is this. Since we actually leveled up, which is cool, we got extra 40. So let's burn all that on Ezra for today. Okay, nice. 20 of 60. And we got 260. Alright, so tomorrow we should be able to get Chopper. So the goal is every day, the goal is to get at least 5 shards of Chopper, because Cantina fights sometimes get a little slow, and so as long as we get that, as long as we get Chopper shards, 5 shards a day, we should be fine, and then we'll go from there. So what we're gonna do is reset and just continue fighting. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. So roadmap for the coming days is spend enough Cantina energy, might be 1 or 2 resets, to get Chopper up to speed with at least 1 buy of 5 shards a day. And so in our calculation, it would take us about a week. So tomorrow will be 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. So yeah, 5 days. Yeah, it's definitely doable, and that will give us plenty of time to see if we can gear up. Yeah, so if we get Chopper up, and with our daily rewards is giving us 2 arena 200 arena tokens. Yeah, I need to do the math with Kanan in a second. Let's see. Let's take a look at Kanan real quick. All right. So he's at 55. We get 200 a day plus our daily reward price pool, which is 50. Okay. So we get 150 per day, so to speak. We're currently at 300, so tomorrow we definitely will be able to get to 55. So that's going to bring us down to 50. We're going to skip a day because that'll... Okay. Here. Since for those who can't really quite visualize, I'll just show you on a notepad. This is what I like to do. So we currently have 300, and so the next day we're going to get 150. That's 450 total for tomorrow. We're going to use 400, so then that means we'll have 50 left over. So then so that will be on Sunday, which is tomorrow. Then yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Then we'll have to skip Monday because that'll be 150. That'll be 200. Wait, what am I doing here? I'm doing my math wrong. 250. There we go, because we get 200 every time we do our daily. So actually that would be 5 minus 400. That's 100. Yeah, that's correct. 550. Yep. So then if we do another 550, that'll bring us to 300. Yeah, so we'll basically we'll be skipping every other day, but we should be able to get it in the 12 days. So yeah, Kanan is on track as well, so we don't have to worry about him. Let's see here. Yeah, but sometimes visualizing, putting on a notepad or something is helpful. Ooh. Okay, so we got an event going. Sweet. Let's see what happens with this. I think L3 is going to die fairly quickly because she's only gear 2 or 3. But who knows? With Kanan, Mace Windu, and Guard, we might be able to do a 3-star run, which would be cool. Okay, it's done. Good. Oh. Unless the turrets like smack us really good. Nope. Sweet. We got more gear. Ooh, heck. Yes. Good. We got that. Alright, so for those who are wondering, apparently tab 3D gets you an Ewok. So for those who are grinding away for that C3PO in a week, 3D is in tab 4 in Ewok. And no, I do not have C3PO unlocked on my main account. I barely have. Let me take a look on my main account. Oh, hang on. I don't want to kick us out. Yeah. I know for certain that I don't have Ewoks unlocked. No, I do have some Ewoks unlocked, but I think they're only at like 5 or 6. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh. Yeah, well, that's going. Yeah, I'm just using the link. Characters. Let's see. Alright, just let that roll. Filters. Oh, here we go. So, I only got 3 Ewoks unlocked. There is one that's at 7 stars but gear 1. I got another one at 6 stars but only gear 2. And another one at 5 stars but gear 1. So yeah, I am not going to be doing the C-3PO event anytime soon. Because I need 2 more Ewoks and I don't even have them unlocked at all. And I think they were the harder ones. So I currently have Tebow, Ewok Scout, and Ewok Elder. So yeah. I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon. And if I remember correctly, for those who are curious about how hard is Thrawn's event, he recently got a rework. So for those who already have Thrawn, they had a much easier time than what we're going to be doing, well, than we're going to have. But I think the 5th tier, from what I remember, it was pretty hard. It was not completely horrible, but you might have to do a few resets. So just give you a heads up there. You might have a few fails and you might have to retry again. So, but it's definitely doable. I don't know what I think I was at gear 7 and 8, so we might be a little bit lower than my main account when I got him. But since we have plenty, since we've been focusing on the Phoenix Squad, we should be okay. Because I'm fairly confident we will be able to get unlock Thrawn, which will be so much fun. Because he is also a good character just in general. Because he, like a lot of players who play this game a lot, they have like a list of, the term is plug and play characters. So basically they go, no matter what faction they are, and you know that they can play with almost any team, and Thrawn is in that list of just plug and play characters because of his kit is so diverse. It synergizes pretty good with a lot of characters in this game. Alright, in that last node there, I'll show you in a second. But that last node, for those who are interested in getting Kylo Ren, that node is the best place to farm. Reason being is you're also getting his ship. So you're basically, for the price of grinding for one character, you're also getting his ship. And his ship is pretty good, especially for starters. So we probably want to put that on our list of people to get for our ships. So I'll show you after this fight. And so we'll just progress through. We'll be able to unlock, and I believe that will give us an achievement for unlocking finishing up tab 3 on the Cantina table. Oh, cool, we can unlock bigs for this node as well. Okay, so tab 3 here. So holotable 3G is for Biggs. He's also a good person to farm because his ship is really good, especially for beginner people. Also right here, holodeck 3F, because you get Kylo Ren and also a possible reward for his ship. So 2 for the price of 1, and is only at 10 energy. The lowest I think is 8, so just only 2 more Cantina energy. This is basically a steal for what you're potentially going to be getting. And so yeah, just sim that up when you can and go from there. Yep. Enhance the ship. Let's enhance the boink, and we get our dailies done. Sweet. Those are just womp. There we go. There's our achievement. Boom. Cool. Challenges. Okay, we got a few more seconds on that. So let's do our. Don't hoard these here because it's not going to benefit you to hold on to them. If anything, it's actually going to be a little more painful trying to open 10,000 of these instead of just 100 or so. So alright, they get, we can worry about the ability upgrades a little bit later. Let's finish up our. How much time do we have? Okay, we got a few. All right. Yeah, but there was a good question about the Phoenix Sabine versus Chopper question, and that was a really good one. And I don't think a lot of people actually do a breakdown of what actually the difference is and why people choose what. So if you have, for those who are watching and all that, do you have a character or comparisons of different characters? Because I might have to use my main account if I have the characters unlocked in question, but I can definitely do a video, maybe an isolated video, or just switch to my main account fairly quickly. It only takes a few seconds. But yeah, for those who are interested in group synergies and seeing why are some people using this versus others with this, you can definitely do that. And who knows, we might have to make a mini series of this if it becomes popular for people. Alright, but there is a question. Okay, so that's a Mace Windu node for those who are wondering how to farm Mace Windu. There he is. Tab 4 of 4A. There was a question though I want to address before the video ends, and we should have time to address it a little bit. So the question was on guild tokens and guild tickets and all that. So basically the idea is every time you use energy, I just went to my achievements here. In the second tab is a little shield with a checkbox. It shows spend personal energy to get tickets, and so currently we are at 302 tickets, and these raid tickets are here for every time we do a reset, and then highest for every day is 600. So the idea is that as many guild members as possible are getting to 600, you're putting those raid tickets in the guild's bank, so to speak, so that we can run raids. And so then right now we have about 5,838 let's see, raid tickets that the guild leader can spend. And so if we go here into the pit raid, see here at the upper right corner here, it shows that we currently have 138,000 tickets that we can use. And so basically you can't really see it with this side because we're not the guild leader, but there are different tiers, and each tier of raid requires even more tickets to run. So like I think this one here, star 1, I'm just gonna say a round number, it's not definite, like maybe 10,000 or maybe 5,000. That's a little bit too low. Probably 10,000 raid tickets to start it up. And so, you know, if the guild has enough, you know, they can start it. But then if you want the higher tier, then you have to wait a little bit and hope that your clan actually, you know, invests tickets and resets. So basically, if your clan is active and they're doing their job in, you know, just trying to get gear for their characters, reset and getting Cantina energy, that's benefiting the guild. That's basically how that goes. And so then as you go through and participate in the raids, like right now we're 11th and 15th because I didn't do it the 2 days, so we're a little bit behind there. As your reward for being part of the guild and all that, you get guild tokens, which is currency, just like you know, arena tokens. Then that you can use in the guild store, which is right here, to buy characters. So currently we only have 264, but typically a character for 5 shards is 450. That's pretty average for to buy stuff. And then if you really are desperate for gear, which I highly suggest you don't buy gear from the store at all, because you'll probably be able to get a node and get more than what you buy for. You know, it's just the bang for your buck isn't there for buying gear on the stores for any of these tabs here, unless you're really desperate and you have plenty of it to spend. But I would suggest, like in this case, you know, we only had 264. Sure, we could buy some gear here, but it's better spent saving it up and investing in characters that will actually help us further our journey in this game. So and as for the other part about how do guilds rank up and all that, we're in a starter guild, so I don't think they're even marked as a top tier guild and all that. Yeah, so I don't think we can see that. See, like, how do you get to this with the points and all that? Since we're in the starter guild, I don't think I can answer that right now, but when we get into an official guild, we can address that. And I'm sorry this video is going a little bit longer, but I want to address this for a question, just keep it consistent. We're not going to be we're still in the starter guild. Right now I'm not seeing us joining an official guild. Yes, we're doing logging in daily, but we don't have enough characters to contribute to the guild, because right now all the guilds that we will need to join are needing characters to be a lot of characters to help them with the territory wars, which is a guild event. And if we join them, we're only going to be able to help them so much. So I feel like we need to stay in the starter guild until we actually get enough characters that I feel that we can actually benefit the guild and actually having them like carry us, so to speak. And I've been in plenty of guilds where people have jumped in and they're like, please carry me, and to an extent that's okay, but at the same time it's sort of, I feel that we can actually do better and pull our weight more if we just wait a little bit longer. So for those who are wondering why have we not joined an official guild, that's my mindset, is that we don't have, I don't feel that we have our roster right now. Even though Phoenix Squad is fairly powerful, we don't have a dark side team. Yes, we have Vader and all that, but they're not powerful enough. We're barely able to get to you know, our tier 5, and like we lost one, and we only had 1 star for that one. So we need to get our dark side up. We need to get a little bit more diversity in our characters right now until we get a guild. Some people would say that's the wrong way, but again, that's how I am tackling it for those who are curious, and so that's how we're going to leave it. Again, if you have comments about this, post them down below, and we'll discuss it, and also join the Discord channel. Link in the description below. Well, this video went much longer than expected, so sorry about that. I just wanted to address some of the questions and the foreseeable questions that might come up as of this video. So I'm gonna stop the video there. We made pretty good progress with that. We already have a roadmap on our Phoenix squad and getting them up to 5 stars to get ready for Thrawn's event, which I am excited about. So check the description below. This is my last time saying that. And as always, peace out there.